nearly fell down coming over here. Tina Varelli.
Hello.
I wish I could have brought you a whole pork steak, but I bet if you go back and sweet talk Steve, he might give you one to go home with. If y'all see me in traffic tonight, I'm going to be housing one of those in the car. Are you kidding? All right, Tina Varelli is here with the 3.5-cup chopper. You and I presented this on Sunday. Hugely popular.
We did.
Very, very exciting. What we're talking about is the KitchenAid 3.5-cup one-touch 2-speed chopper with the extra bowl. You're using it for something I use it for all the time. I love grinding my fresh Parmesan cheese in this. And you know what? I do a Parmesan cheese crusted pork chop.
Oh, yes.
Use those pork steaks.
I know. I was thinking the chimichurri would be good with that too.
Oh my word. And the wine we had earlier.
Oh, hello.
Hello. All right. Woo. Some good pork steak right there. Miss Tina, I'm going to show everybody what they're going to get.
Great.
What we're talking about is the 3.5-cup chopper. It's a one-touch chopper. You're also going to get an extra bowl. To be clear, you get one blade and 2 bowls, okay? So you go to retail, you build this same value, you're looking at $71.65. We're almost $35 less, right? And we're gonna put this on Easy Pay tonight, 4 easy payments on your credit card. So now you may choose from only 6 remaining colors. We have sold over 16,000 at this sale price. You and I both own this machine.
We do.
When I bought mine, it didn't come with an extra bowl.
No, mine neither.
And I think we don't have my color anymore. I have black and it's gone.
And mine too.
Ooh, majestic yellow, fewer than 400. Green apple, 1,400. The tangerine, 850. This is cranberry, 750 in the cranberry. This is boysenberry, 800 left, and finally the red, 1,900 available, but that's also our most popular. 16,000 sold since we kicked this off. And your opportunity now to have some of the easiest appliances to use in your kitchen. I leave my 3.5-cup chopper out on my countertop all the time. I probably use it once a week.
It's so true because it's small, it's not a big footprint, or if you want to put it away, it's really light. It's just over 2 pounds. But you are going to use it over and over and over again. Look at the beautiful results you get when you grate that really tough Parmesan cheese. I cut it into chunks, pop it in there, and it just does such a beautiful job. And when you're done, everything goes in the dishwasher, which is just fabulous.
You know what? This morning I made old-fashioned grits because it was a snowy day.
Yes.
I didn't have to be in until the afternoon. So I used cheddar in the grits. But I love those grits so much this morning. I think I'm going to make them again tomorrow morning, but I'm going to do Parmesan grits.
Oh, we had Parmesan polenta the other night.
Very similar.
Yes.
They're both all from the same family. It's all a corn product, right?
Yes.
So this is going to be fantastic. And if you've not bought the wedge of Parmesan at the store and broken it up into pieces and put it in here, you're missing out.
Right.
Don't buy that green jar with the pre-shredded stuff that's loaded with chemicals and preservatives and whatnot. Why don't we do a little chopper 101?
I
Can we
would
do
love
that?
to. That's so great. Okay, so this is the bowl you're going to get. 3.5-cup BPA-free bowl that now has a pour spout and a handle. This is what the base looks like. When you get home, you're going to see some little icons on there and this little tab piece. That's going to help you know how to put it together, but it's so super simple. So put the handle toward the front and pull it to the right until it's tight. So you go righty-tighty and it's on. Then you take your blade, you're just going to twist that till it drops down, and that's going to lock into place. Then we're going to add our ingredients. So here we have some garlic, some cumin, some salt, some pepper, and some garlic cloves.
Thank you.
Here's some parsley and some cilantro. We're making a chimichurri sauce, but this is really any homemade dressing or sauce that you want to make at home. This would be really good with those pork steaks. A little red wine vinegar.
Those pork steaks. Oh, so good.
So I added a little oil to start, and this has one-touch operation. So there's a little divot here on the handle, and that's right where you press. So if I tap it, it gives you a pulse. If I hold it down, it's going to give continuous motion. Down here in the front, that's the chop speed, and listen, there's the puree speed. So you can hear 2 different speeds and one-touch operation. It's so easy. See how I'm just lightly pressing with my thumb. Now up at the top here is a drizzle basin. Now that's where I can drizzle in my oil, and it's going to drop down at the precise rate where it's going to emulsify the ingredients. And look how beautifully it's mincing those fresh herbs. They're not getting pulverized, they're getting perfectly minced. And that light green color means that my dressing is emulsified perfectly. So this is really a foolproof way for you at home to make your own dressings and sauces. You know exactly the ingredients that are in them, and it's more economical and so much fresher and tastier to make it yourself. And let's see the results. Remember, right in the dishwasher with that. To take the bowl off, just slide it toward the front and pull it off. That blade is going to lock in place until you take it out. And just look at the smooth, gorgeous results from that chimichurri sauce. That could be a vinaigrette. That could be a yummy ranch dressing.
And now some of that freshly ground Parmesan on top.
Yes.
Now the only thing I would put on there now is a generous twist of some black pepper.
Oh, yummy.
Yum, my favorite. All right, so 500 of these are now gone in this show. Add to that the 16,000 sold since we offered it at this price, the sale price, but the sale price will disappear end of day today. And it's 9:35 East Coast time. Okay, so end of day is not far away, is my point.
It's not.
All right, so what you're getting in this pack up is your 3.5 cup chopper with its regular bowl and blade, and then we give you an extra bowl. Now be clear, we're not giving you two blades, one blade. One blade, two bowls, so you just swap the blade in between when you're doing some prep ahead of time. Let's come over here and take a look at, real quickly at value. Take a look right here. If you were to go to retail to buy the chopper and the extra bowl, you'd be looking at over $71, actually specifically $71.65. We're about $34.91 less. That's significant. And we're also on 4 easy payments. Take a look at our color choices as we make our way over. 16,600 now gone since we offered it at sale price. This is majestic yellow. $250 in the majestic yellow. Here's green apple, $1,300. Here is tangerine, only $800 left. Beside that is the cranberry, $700. Then the boysenberry, $700, and finally the red, $1,600, most popular out of all the colors. 4 easy payments of $919. What are you making here, Miss Tina?
So we're making a cream cheese glaze. So in here I have softened cream cheese, powdered sugar, and vanilla. And then I can look through that window in the top and add a little milk to thin it out until I see exactly the consistency that I want. This is just so handy for all those quick jobs in the kitchen, whether you're chopping your onions and garlic, whether you're making your sauces. You can even make a cookie in here. I have a recipe for like a single giant chocolate chip cookie.
That sounds
and remember,
delightful.
this one has the pour spout and the handle. Oh.
Okay, Tina. I just think that looks divine.
Oh, hello. That one got a generous amount.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Just look at the beautiful creaminess. When you try to make a glaze by hand, you know, I've done it. You get out your cereal bowl and you try to make it smooth with a fork, and you always end up with lumps because powdered sugar can be lumpy. You're not going to be lumpy with this chopper. It just makes the quickest, beautiful glazes. It's such a help. I use it all the time this time of year when I'm making my chilies and my soups
Look
and
what
my
happened.
stews.
My finger went right in that glaze.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Tina V. So I'm going to start calling you Tina V.
Tina V.
I'm David B. You're Tina V. This is crazy good.
Isn't that good?
Yummy. Oh, I taste the fresh vanilla.
I love vanilla. Vanilla is heavenly.
Vanilla is the best.
So look at the even grinding we're getting from our walnuts here. So this is so great for all your baking. Imagine trying to get that kind of texture with a knife. It would take you forever, and it would never be nearly as fine as that.
Now,
And
Tina, if you kept that going, would that turn into nut butter?
it would turn into nut butter. I have some right here. I can show you that we turned into nut butter. So if we take a look at this tray, oh my gosh, look at that beautiful texture.
That's lovely.
It's just gorgeous.
And you know what? If you are a cook, then that's the kind of thing that makes you very happy
It does.
because it's just so perfect. I do want to update you and let you know, well over 17,000 now gone at this price, 1,200 in this show, and if you want majestic yellow, I have 180 left to go around. If you want green apple, 1,200, tangerine, 750, the cranberry, 600, the boysenberry, 650, and the red, 1,400, but that's by far our most popular. And a moment ago, that was 1,600, so another 200 of those have flown out the door.
That's right.
Are you making mirepoix?
I am, and this is what I use it for all the time. You know, you're busy, you get home from work, you're gonna make dinner, you wanna make something homemade, but you really want that extra helper in the kitchen. So this is gonna chop up all your onions and your garlic and your celery and your carrot for all those recipes that start with that, especially this time of year. And with a touch of your thumb, you can get precisely the texture that you want. Whether you want big chunks, whether you want medium chunks, or in my house, I almost take it right down to a puree, so all those veggies are hidden. My kids don't like the chunks.
Ah, I see. Now, I was thinking this would also be a nice machine to use for salsa.
Oh, yes.
Really lovely. If you want
So
it chunky,
good.
you don't do it as much. If you want it a little bit more pureed, then you go a little longer.
That's right.
And that's perfect. Now, oh, is this your hummus?
Yeah, I thought
Nice.
salsa hummus. It's great for those kind of quick, like dips and spreads. So in here, I just have a couple canned beets. You can use roasted beets too. A couple cloves of garlic. Here I'm gonna add some salt and 2 cups of drained chickpeas. We're going to chop those up. And remember, this has 2 speeds. So there's that chop speed, there's that puree speed, and I'm just touching there with my thumb. Now let's add some liquids. We have a little lemon juice and some water there. And then we're gonna drizzle the rest in through the top. Look at how quickly that is just pulling together. It doesn't really taste like beet, but it just gives it the most beautiful color. So this is so great. And it comes from KitchenAid, a name that we know and trust now for 100 years.
For 100 years. The company began in 1919.
It did.
So
Amazing.
now we are officially celebrating the 100th anniversary of KitchenAid.
So almost done here. It's just so quick and handy. I love that it goes in the dishwasher. I love that it's easy to use. And I just love what a help it is and what fabulous results you get.
Now, as we serve up our hummus, let's remind you, you're getting 2 bowls with this offer, not 1 but 2. You'll get 1 blade, 2 bowls, and all of it coming together at a great price. In fact, this is, if you bought all this at retail, you're looking at over $71. Actually, it's $71.65 at retail. We are almost $35 less, which is pretty extraordinary. And I will tell you that the sale price expires end of day today, and it's already 20 minutes of 10, right? Okay, we've sold over 18,000 at the sale price. In this show alone, 2,000 are gone.
Wow.
Majestic Yellow just sold out. Okay, Majestic Yellow is gone. Here we go, Ryan. Thank you. Green Apple, 1,200 left to go around. Tangerine, 700. Cranberry, 500. The Boysenberry, 550. And the red on the end, 1,100, but that's our most popular and very, very exciting. Don't miss out on this opportunity. So many of you now making your choice. Remember, we are nearly $35 less in retail, and this sale price will expire at the end of this day. And we're already almost 9:45 on the East Coast. So this is your time to shine, your time to pick up the phone and make this chopper part of your kitchen arsenal.
Definitely, David. I hear from so many people that just love this and use it every day. It's such a great helper. It's just the right size. They love that you get 2 bowls and that it just performs well, helps out in the kitchen, and it's so super simple and easy to use. And just look at those results. Fresh breadcrumbs in just seconds.
Nice separation, not gummy and globby.
No.
But perfect.
It's just perfection.
All right, my darling, are you hungry? Would you care for a little cheddar jalapeno scone?
Oh, I would love some.
Come over here and join Jane, Tracy, and I.
I've slaved in the kitchen all day over these.
Jane Tracy is coming up at 10 o'clock. I believe you have Now That's Cool with Jane.